An NHS trust came to me with 38% annual turnover among Band 6 nurses. 8 months later, it was 8%. Here's exactly what we did, and why most hospitals won't do it. The starting point was a teaching hospital for wards, 60 Band 6 nurses and 23 resignations in 12 months. That was £1.2 million in direct turnover costs alone. Not counting the hidden losses we've already talked about. Every exit interview said the same thing. Workload, stress, work-life balance. Management responded by offering resilience training. The result? 3 more resignations the following month. That's when they called me. I spent 2 weeks running a full diagnostic, and what I found was simple and brutal. First, workload architecture. Nurses were carrying 6 to 8 patients when safe load is 4 to 5. That is mathematically impossible if you want quality care. Second, decision authority. Band 6 nurses couldn't adjust breaks or swap shifts without matron approval. 20-year veterans asking permission, like students. Third, psychological safety. Incident reports were treated as personal failures, not system feedback. So near misses stopped being reported until they became real incidents. Fourth, recovery rhythms. Nurses were forced to work 3 to 4 night shifts in a row, then switch back to days within 48 hours. Your circadian rhythm simply cannot recover that fast. That's basic biology. Every single pillar was broken. Everyone knew it, they just didn't know how to fix it. So we intervened in 8-week phases. In weeks 1 and 2, we redesigned workload. Patient loads were capped at 5. Non-negotiable, we hired 4 additional support workers at a cost of £80,000 a year and removed non-clinical tasks from nurses. Food delivery, transport coordination, and admin work. In weeks 3 and 4, we restored decision authority. We created a Band 6 decision rights document that allowed nurses to approve break swaps, shift trades, and minor scheduling adjustments without permission. We removed 14 separate approval workflows. In weeks 5 and 6, we rebuilt psychological safety. We introduced weekly what almost went wrong debriefs. Incident reporting was completely separated from performance reviews. And the matron openly shared her own mistakes in team meetings. Leaders went first. In weeks 7 and 8, we fixed recovery rhythms. Maximum 2 night shifts in a row. A 72-hour minimum before rotating back to day shifts. No calls or texts during off days. The manager's phone stayed in the office. 30-minute lunch breaks became protected and fully covered, not optional. Notice something important here. We didn't ask nurses to be more resilient. We redesigned how the work actually gets done. And the results were immediate. In months 1 and 2, there were 2 resignations. Both were already in the pipeline before we started. In months 3 to 6, there was 1 resignation due to relocation. In months 7 and 8, there were 0 resignations. That's 3 resignations in 8 months versus a projected 12. Turnover dropped from 38% to 8%. The financial impact was extraordinary. £720,000 saved in turnover costs. £80,000 invested in support staff, a net gain of £640,000 in year 1 alone. And that's before factoring in productivity gains, reduced sick leave, and improved patient safety outcomes. So here's the uncomfortable truth. The cost to fix this was £80,000. The savings were £640,000. So why don't most NHS trusts do it? Because it requires admitting that management practices, not lazy nurses, caused the problem. The CEO who hired me had to stand in front of her board and explain why patient loads needed to drop, why nurses deserved decision authority, and why we've always done it this way was quietly killing the department. That kind of honesty takes courage most executives don't have. Do you? Ready to fix this? Book a strategy call. Link in description. I pre-qualify every applicant.